Coach, want to particularly ask about Buddha. Just seen him more and more lately, and it feels like his athleticism, his speed, may be a good weapon to have in coverage. Where have you kind of seen him progress, and maybe the ways that you guys can continue to use him throughout the rest of the year?
Yeah, I mean, we talked early on that he was a guy that, from a talent standpoint and a physicality and those type of things, he has those tools. Now, where we've seen him progress is every day, understanding the scheme, understanding all the shifts, the motions, and those type of things, and he has improved his game tremendously. But, just like anybody that's, not a veteran, you got to keep working that over and over again so that the trust is there. And really, I would say the biggest thing he's earned over time that he's been here is trust. That trust level keeps going up with all the guys around him.
We haven't seen much of Ahmad this year. I know he's played some special teams. Is there something like nagging at him, or just some other guys kind of earning that spot in front of him?
I think it's a little bit of both, but there's certainly some physical things that have kind of slowed him down in his progress. But the last couple of weeks he's been practicing really well, and we expect that to continue.
Coach Brown talked about Madden hands last week on the defense, especially in the secondary. Then asked Jackson, then asked Coach Dickert about it. Do you know about this rating system they have for catching? Are you involved in that, or is that all the DBs?
I am certainly not involved in it. All right, I do hear about it here and there, but I stay clear of that. When the ball comes to us, I want to catch it. That's the bottom line.
Who do you think has the best hands in the secondary?
Ooh, okay, so this is going to get me in trouble. Best hands in the secondary. Ooh, you know what? If you ask my room, they would all claim themselves, right? Buddha always talks about the best hands, but he just dropped one today, so I'm not going to give him that. Secondary wise, we'd have to see who's got the most picks, and then I'll give it to him.
It's got to be you, isn't it?
I think it's Lockett.
All right, well,
There you go. Then he's got the best. He does have two.
You guys started Naeem on the defensive line on Saturday. What was kind of the thinking behind that move?
Well, number one, I mean, you're looking at each week, and Coach Calligas does a great job of creating competition within the group. He's a guy that's steadily improved, and it's certainly been noticed by the leaders on our defense. When you do your job and you play physical and you play hard, you get opportunities, and that's all that's all anybody can ask, is to maximize the opportunities that are given to you, and that's what he's done.
What are you seeing out of? I know the edges are not your room, but outside of Brennan and RJ, what are you seeing out of some of those backup edges right now?
Those guys are battling. It was great to get Quinn back last week. I don't know if anybody's earned the right to be on that field as much as him. I mean, he's coming along there. And Andrew Edson. He's done a really, really good job of continually to improve. We saw the big play that he made at Colorado State, but it's the little things. Like, a lot of people see the big plays, but it's those details along the way that I've seen that group improve on.
Right now, Quinn looks like a freaking Spider-Man villain with this giant thing he has on his arm. How is he doing health-wise right now, do you think?
He's been working hard at it, and just the fact that he was back on that field says that he is doing what he's supposed to do to get back on the field. And listen, he's a veteran. He's been down this road. Nobody's body is going to feel good, but certainly he's been through some things. But when you watch the way he grinds, he pushes himself, and the great teammate that he is, man, we're glad that he is out there and healthy.